Hi everyone, my name is Catherine and today I'm going to be doing another makeup video. And this time around we're going to be doing pretty much what I go to when I want to pop up color on my eyes. If you haven't already noticed, I pretty much make makeup tutorials for people who are just like me, who work a regular 9-to-5 job that, you know, wants to look put together, wants to have beautiful makeup, but at the same time it's kind of like we're human, we're running late, we want to get out of the house. If you know me, I kind of like my neutrals. I am a glitter person, don't get me wrong, I can wear a glitter eye all day, but you will rarely see me with a full beautiful pop of color eye because like I said, it's unrealistic for me, and usually I'm trying to get out the door as fast as possible. So if you're just kind of like me and you just kind of want to have a pop of color but you don't want to have to put in the full effort to put in a full colorful eye, then please continue watching. Okay guys, so the first step for me is always to put my hair back. I do not like doing my makeup when I have hair in my face. It is just not how I do things. Second step, or it could be even before the first step, is to always prep your skin before doing your makeup. I think it's sometimes hard for us to do so, or we don't really know what to do. I usually just cleanse my skin and then I apply moisturizer. You always want to prep your skin and apply as much moisturizer as possible. I've already done so my skin is ready for makeup. So let's just get into it. All right guys, so first step now for makeup. Skin is prepped, hair is put away, not put away, but put back, is to apply concealer. But that's usually how people do it. I'm not that kind of gal. I like to do my eyes first. For me, I really love gold bronzy eyes with a pop of color on the, you know, tight line. That's my way to do it. I've always done it that way, especially when you're trying to get out the door. It's the easiest way. So I'm going to start off with, you know, my gold base. I love this Too Faced palette. This is the Sparkling Pineapple Eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. This is genuinely my favorite palette that I have because I literally use sometimes 2 to 3 of these shades. I can literally do my whole eye look with these shades. And it's beautiful. And these are the shades that I, you know, use. And it's usually this one, and then the darkest one. So today we're just going to be doing like what my go-to bronze eye look. I do have a video. If you go back to my first ever makeup tutorial, that's the eye look that I do today. And if it's not exactly the same, it's very, very similar. I'm going to first start off with a transition color that is easiest to blend with any other color. I take it from the same pineapple palette. I'm going to do this one right here, third one. And I'm just going to be lightly doing it. If you see my mirror, it's because I, you know, have to see. I'm going to take a little bit on my blending brush. This is a Luxie 237 blending brush. It's just honestly my perfect blending brush for me, but regardless, take a blending brush, take a little bit of that color on it, and let me take off any of the lotion that I had on there. Just very lightly, you don't want to do too much. Start blending the eye color, the eyeshadow on your lid. You really just want to blend it all up. Blend the rest. And again, at the end of the day, you don't want to do too much, at least for this look. Especially if you're running out the door. Do what you can. I'm going to just do a little bit everywhere. Start blending it. This can either be your transition shade or this could be the darkest color that you have in your eye, which is probably what I'm going to do today. And just blend. These colors on the Too Faced palette are just so forgiving. They're so pigmented. They're such good quality, and they honestly blend very well. I've tried some colors in some palettes and some brands where I'm just like, oh. And that happens to me a lot with colorful eyeshadow, which is also why I rarely do color on my eyes. I just feel like not all of them are rich and creamy and they blend as well as like my neutrals for some reason. Leave me a comment down below if that's like what you guys experience as well. I really just don't feel like they blend as well as my neutrals. But regardless, just go in. You want to just blend, just usually blend the outer. Like the inner, we're still going to be putting a bunch of different layers on that, so okay guys, once you have your eyeshadow on your eyelids, you can either make it darker or leave it like that if possible. If you think this is even too dark for you, lighten it up, use a different color. It's up to you. Do whatever tickles your pickle. Do whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you feel confident. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it as that. That's pretty much all I have right now. Sorry if my eye's pink. I put my contacts in and I poked my eye on accident. But anyways, blend it out. Once you have that, I literally, this is so simple. If I wasn't talking, I would literally do this in 2 seconds. I'm gonna take the shimmery gold color in this palette. It looks like this. Very beautiful, very gold and reflective. Put it on your eyes. For someone who's trying to get out the door, sorry, let me just, this is literally the eye look for you. Why? Because glitter really masks everything, okay? I'm just gonna be honest. It's kind of hard to mess up glitter. It makes everything look gorgeous and it's easy. It's easy. Same thing. Take some gold on your ring finger. Not your ring finger. Or honestly, I've done my ring finger. Any finger that honestly makes you have more control. And then just apply the glitter to your eyelid. Try to apply it just at the base. Don't go where you added your, your transition color. Because it's going to be harder for you. And if you think you went too far out, like I did, just blend it. Just blend it. You see that? You can get a little bit of the same color. Just blend that out. If you think this is too orangey for you, change up your colors. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. I just kind of like having these colors. I feel like it fits my face a little bit more. It goes with the colors of the lip colors I like. But again, if it's not, if you think this is too orange or if it's not dark enough, do what you would like. Okay, so you went ahead and blended it. It looks like it's a patchy here, but it's not patchy. I think it's just a little bit of the glitter that I put up there. And that's really it. You can darken your inner corners if you like. I mean the outer corners a little bit. I like to a little teensy bit. Just to add some dimension to it. And it's not just two-toned, you know what I mean? Blend it. As long as you blend, everything's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? As long as you blend, everything will be okay. Now that you have that, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up everything else. You can look in the mirror and see if you like it. I'm gonna go in with a clean brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend the life out of this. Why? Because, like I said, blending is gonna make your face look better. It's gonna make sure you're blending everything, that's harsh away. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna get a little baby wipe. You can use makeup remover wipes. You can use whatever you would like. These are just easier for me to use. You're just gonna want to clean up under your eye and the edges a little bit. I do this only when I have glitter fallout. If you do, regardless, you're just clean it up. you can move on to your face. Like I said, this is for the girl that's just trying to get out the door. I'm gonna go ahead and get my concealer. This is the concealer that I use. I use the Milani Conceal and Perfect in the shade 125. This is my favorite. I think everyone should use it. Very much my favorite concealer. Okay, beautiful. I like to just let that sit for a little bit. While that's sitting under my eyes, I'm gonna just do the other parts. I just put a little bit around my mouth, and then in between my brows, I got a mosquito bite literally right between my brows, which is what's a little bit red and inflamed. It's not even a pimple. How annoying. And then a little bit above my mouth. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend, and I'll be back once it's all blended. I'm just gonna fast forward through everything. If you guys want to see how I do my base makeup, please watch my last video. It's a little bit more in depth on how I do my whole base makeup, okay? I'm just gonna fast forward and I'll come back once I'm finished with my whole face, okay? Okay guys, now that I have went ahead and baked, bronzed, I went ahead and put my blush on. I'm gonna move back onto the eyes and then onto the pop-up color. So I'm gonna zoom in my skin. Obviously I'm baking currently, so that's why there's a lot of powder. Do not be afraid. Everybody's different. I have done this so many different ways. I have used so many different products. It's totally up to you what you would do in this step. The point is to get your favorite pop of color. I found these NYX, what are these called? These are NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick Eyeliner in the shade Turquoise Storm. And there are these little liner, like little pencils. I usually prompt for blues or purples for some reason. I love those colors for my eye color. And today I'm gonna be doing blue. I also have the same pencil, the NYX Epic Wear in the shade Magenta Shock, which is like this beautiful purple. I will definitely show you guys what it would look like if you want to wear the purple. Today I'm gonna prompt for the blue. And I wore this one for the first time like a week ago, and I was just like, whoa, these are gorgeous. So obviously, as you guys can see, I'm baked up. So before I want to do anything, I'm just gonna take the bake away from under my eyes. Now that I have went ahead and took the powder away from under my eyes, oh, my powder brush almost fell. We can start the process. I'm gonna go ahead and get the liner. I'm gonna try to zoom in. You're probably gonna see my mirror, but that's fine. It's a little pencil, okay? These are very creamy, but not too creamy where they'll break with just a little bit of pressure. They're a good amount of creaminess. You're gonna take the pencil, and right where your lash line is, that's where you want to put the pencil in the color. Right very tightly and very, very thinly on that line. If you also want a tight line, you can go ahead and do so. I might do a little bit, but it's up to you. So I'm gonna get the pencil and start the process. So I get this and very closely to the lash line. You want to go ahead and add this color. You don't even have to be putting that much pressure. These are truly so pigmented. Okay, this is the base of it. I haven't blended it yet. I haven't done anything besides put the pigment on my tight line. My lash line, I should say. You want to go ahead and keep adding some as thinly as possible. As you guys can see, this is what it looks like. It's very thinly put on my tight line, on my waterline. or lash line. You can do both sides, or you can do one at a time. I'm going to show you one at a time so you guys are not rushing. If you guys are doing your makeup with me, I'm going to do one eye at a time so you guys are not overwhelmed. Then what you're going to want to do, you want to get an angled brush like this. I don't know if you can see that. You want it to be not super stiff, but you want it to be thin. Oh, there's product on here. Thank God I did that. You want to be a little stiff, but not too stiff. But you don't want it to be thick because you don't want it to start thickening that line too much. Okay, you want to get this brush. You want to get it. You're going to start blending that under eye. You want to blend it because you don't want it to be super duper harsh. But I say that because sometimes most people like a little bit more of a blended look. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do the trick that I always do. You want to get your liner. This is obviously optional. I always like to wing out my eye look a little bit, get that cat eye effect. You want to get your eyeliner or the liner that you have, and right at that base where you ended it, you want to just slightly wing it up so you have just the slightest little wing. Then with your little brush again, you want to grab this and start flicking it out so it starts creating that little wing without so much work. And instead of having like a black wing, you have your colored wing. You can go as high or as low as possible, whatever you would like, whatever you find most appealing for your eye, go ahead and do so. I like to wing it out and then have it like kind of ombre-ish and fade out. Now at this point you can set it with another blue eyeshadow. These are very, very much smudge proof. These will not go away. You have to scrub your eye, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to type my waterline. And that's it. I already tight lined my waterline like you would do with like any black tight line. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the other eye, and then I'll be back once I finish that, okay? That's it, guys. This is what it looks like afterwards. Pop of color just by using an eyeliner. Now that I have this, I can go ahead and remove. No, it's not even the brush I use. I'm like, what am I doing? I use this one. You want to go ahead and take off the powder. You can get like a big fluffy brush. Now I'm going to go ahead and brush out my eyebrows. If you guys watched my previous video, if you want to see how I do everything else, because I know this was just focused on my eyes, you can go ahead and do so. It is my previous video, so I will leave a link of it down below in my description box. But from here, this is literally it. I'm gonna apply mascara. I actually want to use a new mascara this time. I used Rare Beauty last time. It's such a good mascara. It's my favorite. But I know my sisters use the Essence Lash Princess. This is the False Lash Effect Mascara. It looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, I do not curl my lashes. Reason being, I just feel like it ruins my lashes. I feel like my lashes fall out so much more. So I don't do it. Okay. Okay, this is one coat of mascara. Let me know how it looks. Okay, I'm a little impressed, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. This is one coat on this eye, and then I'm gonna do a second coat on this eye. Okay, this is pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, guys, this is 2 coats. I'm gonna remove the smudge I have on my eyelid. My eyelid, so don't worry. Honestly, this is really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and add some bottom mascara. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna clean up my under eyes, my eyelids, wherever I put mascara. Then I'll be back to finish up this look for you. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. I'm gonna go ahead and add the Essence Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss. Just like the sheer pink. Very beautiful gloss. I'm gonna go ahead and add this. It's all about the lips for me. Just kidding. No. Yeah, you just wanna add a little bit of, and that's really it. Last step for me is just to contour my nose. I'm gonna just fix my eyebrows and comb them out a little bit again. So this is the finished eye look. This is literally usually what I do when I want a pop of color on my eyes. Nothing crazy, but it's very simple. Honestly, if I was doing this off camera, you know, doing my makeup just normally, this whole makeup look will probably take me a little less than 15 minutes. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.